Good morning. Good morning. Hope all is well with each of you. This is another Get Me Through Wednesday. Get Me Through Wednesday. I am currently preparing to do some work today. Most know that I've been blessed this last week, I've been blessed with getting a position as a junior high school teacher at a Christian school. And I'm teaching 6th, 7th, and 8th graders Bible. So I'm teaching them, I'm pretty much doing a Bible class for them. And in the process of doing that, I figured out that, kids are very, very receptible. Kids are like sponges. Something new for me is something that's different. It works in my, what they call your wheelhouse, or your set, because I'm doing Bible. And in a way, they actually kind of help me to prepare my sermons for Sunday. So today I wanted to talk about something that's very, very important, which is investments. Now, I've been doing this for the last couple of years as far as coaching and helping folks out on a financial side as far as that's concerned. But investments can be very important when you're talking about life and just straight up life skills. So the thing that I wanted to share with you this morning is the simple fact that investments can be tricky, because investments, you won't get a return initially, which means that you've got to be patient. If you're aggressive, if you want it to happen like tomorrow, that may not happen, because that's how investments are. Investments are something that you do for the long haul. The return may not be that great, and may not come when you want it to come, but you got to be willing to invest. So the reason I tell you that is because when you're dealing with young people like I am, you're investing in them. So the return that I may get, I may not see that return. I may not even understand it. I may not even be here when the return happens. But I've got to do what I got to do today to invest in them and do whatever has to be done to share just a little bit with them that maybe can help them along their way. I say that to say that, what are you investing in? What are you taking time to invest in? And are you being patient with the investment? Sometimes we live in a society that is so quick. Everything's got to be microwave. You don't want to wait like we used to do back in the day when I used to go to my grandmother's house. She had Jiffy Pop, and she'd be raking that pan over that open fire, and then eventually the popcorn would pop. No, nowadays we want to be able to put it in the microwave, and within 3 to 4 minutes we want some popcorn. We don't want to wait. That's why it's hard for us to invest in anything that takes time. Anything that takes time, we pull away from it. I'm working with my own children on that. They're not patient. They want everything right there at their disposal, right in their hand. What are you willing to invest in? Because the scriptures say, wherever your treasure is, that's where your heart is. So what are you investing in? And are you being patient with that investment? That relationship is investment. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to instantly be in a relationship and then all of a sudden it's going to be like it is on the movies or the soap operas. That's acting. Relationships are investment. Your education is an investment. Okay, you tried to go to school when you were in your 20s. Now you're in your 40s. It's not too late. It just takes an investment. It takes a little bit of effort and energy to invest in something, to make a change. If you want true change, you've got to invest in it. And you've got to be willing to be patient, because that change is not going to happen overnight. God knows. My lovely bride was patient with me. We've been there for years, but you got to understand something. When we first got together, I'm not the man that I am today. She took a chance. She invested in the relationship and walked with me through that thing. You got to be willing to take an investment. And investments, folks, is nothing more than taking a little energy and a little faith and mixing it together and then putting it into something and allowing for it to grow. Tell you this. Farmers invest every year with whatever crops they're growing, whether it's corn, whether it's string beans, whatever it may be. They take a little seed, plant it in the ground, and they water it. And then what do? They're patient because they know in due season they're going to reap a harvest. This word is for somebody that will see this or is listening right now. You're getting ready to reap a harvest. Don't pull out just yet. You've invested, you've planted your seeds, you've watered it and watered it and watered it, and you're getting tired of watering it. But your harvest is getting ready to reap, but you've got to be patient. For someone else, be ready to make that investment. Be ready to plant that seed and be patient enough to wait on the return. Because the return may not be that big and it may not come when you want it to, but you're going to be given a return if you're patient. And if you consistently water it. I don't care what it is. It could be a relationship. It could be a career. It could be school. It could be your children. Sometimes we don't see the investment from our kids, but be patient with them. They're paying attention. And one day they're going to reap a harvest. And when you see it, it's going to bring tears to your eyes because you don't even realize that they were paying attention. So invest in something today. Take the time to figure out what is good soil. What is rich soil? Take a little bit of time and a little bit of energy and invest. Invest in something today. And I promise you, you'll reap a harvest. Be blessed. I'm Pastor Said, and I'm out.